Hello， 大家好，
欢迎收看2016天津夏季达沃斯论坛特别节目。Hello， 达沃斯，安泽向大家问好。
大家好，我是朱毅。
哎，朱毅老师，我们昨天在节目当中预告了一下，今天是我们主播媒体组织的一场精彩的讨论，主题呢就是“一带一路”倡议。
没错，可以说讨论的非常的积极热闹哈。我们中国呢，自2013年提出了这个“一带一路”的这个倡导之后呢，可以说引起了国际社会的强烈的关注和反响啊。那么其实这个“一带一路”呢，非常的简单，我需要在这里给您介绍一下。其实这个“一带一路”啊，指的就是这个丝绸之路经济带和21世纪海上丝绸之路，其实就是一个简称。
理解。那接下来就让我们一起走进一下达沃斯，来倾听这些重量级嘉宾们对“一带一路”的思考和见解。
好，一起来倾听。
好，大家好，这里是2016年天津夏季达沃斯论坛的主播媒体论坛现场。那么，这个主播媒体论坛呢，是由天津广播电视台和凤凰卫视联合主办的。我是来自天津广播电视台的尹畅。
各位好 ，Good morning。 我是来自香港凤凰卫视的节目主持人，我是江生阳。今天非常荣幸，我们两位能够为各位主持这场论坛。今天论坛的主题是“一带一路”多方共赢。 好，各位现场来宾也各位观众朋友们，我们经常提到新闻当中提到“一带一路”战略这4个字，新闻在说，领导元首们也都在说，但是究竟这“一带一路”的战略涵盖哪些区域、哪些地方，沿途会经过哪些国家，究竟会发挥什么样的影响力
？It's really my great pleasure and privilege to be here and to share our perspectives with you with regard to the mandate of Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank and also One Belt, One Road. I think in a nutshell, One Belt, One Road program and AIIB are related, but they are not the same thing. Certainly, both ideas were proposed by the Chinese leaders, I think for a very simple purpose, to improve the regional and global connectivity, to improve the livelihood of the people, and in the broad-based objective of economic social development, to improve environment, make our planet a better place to live. This is the very simple idea. Of course, One Belt, One Road comes from the ancient Silk Road, but you all know the ancient Silk Road was onshore. One Belt, One Road is both onshore and offshore.
Let me jump to Mr. Zhang over here. 张董事长，那您在天津，您认为，首先中国“一带一路”的战略最终的终极目标是什么？而天津在这样的一个战略当中，又扮演一个什么样的角色？天津的战略地位是什么？
大家也知道，改革开放30年呢，整个中国它的经济总量已经到了一个很高的一个水平。 30年，尤其是特别是近10年，天津经济社会的发展呢，是令人刮目相看的。那么，就达沃斯论坛在这里举办5届，那么我想这里也有很多代表，很多嘉宾呢也参加了很多届了，有的呢已从第1届到今天，大家也亲眼目睹了天津的发展。那么，同样我们天津的企业呢，经过30年的锻炼。 那么它也呢走到了一个高度，它也到了呢具备走出去，具备开拓国际市场的能力和需求。“一带一路”战略的提出呢，我觉得呢，首先呢是我们国内的企业，包括我们天津企业，它有这么一个需求，有这么一个愿望。同时呢，在“一带一路”的沿线国家，当然也不仅限于这个“一带一路”的沿线国家了。 他们的经济发展，他们也特别渴望呢，能够得到这个先走一步国家的帮助支持。他们也存在着产业的调整，他们也在不断地寻找他们自己的新的经济的增长点。 那么我们呢，天津的企业这几年呢，也做了很多的尝试和努力，我们也做了很多的调研。其实呢，我们和这个“一带一路”，特别是中亚、非洲国家，我们这个的互补性是非常强的。那么这个产业的转移、产业的升级的合作的机会是非常多的。所以我觉得呢，应该讲“一带一路”战略的提出呢，对中国企业、对天津企业呢是一个机遇，那么对沿线的各国也是一个机遇。大家呢，只要我们呢能够实事求是的从市场经济角度的出发，大家呢选好项目，我觉得这个结果呢应该是双赢和多赢的一个结果。
您认为这个“一带一路”战略，它的提出并不是一个偶然，而是一个当一个国家发展到一个阶段的时候，必须和必要、必进、必走之路。而在这个过程当中，对于很多国内的这些企业公司来说，也是个很好的契机。谢谢张董事长。现在我想把这个问题转向这个我们的Mr. Bremer。Mr. Bremer, what is your take on? Well, you heard the two previous panelists. They talk about their view of the ultimate goal of this One Belt, One Road strategy. What is your take from your perspective? What do you think is the ultimate goal of this strategy?
I actually think there are very serious positives that are going to come out of this near term that are political. Usually when you talk about politics in China, especially if you're from the West, you immediately say, oh, this is a bad thing. Not at all. I actually think you're talking about now China going out and creating supply chains that the Chinese will be eager to protect. They will feel much more invested as a country in a much broader area of the world. It won't be not my problem, we're poor, we can't handle this. It'll be leadership, much more integration, support for stability. I think that's a great thing. We've already seen Xi Jinping make One Belt, One Road specific visits when he goes at the beginning of 2016 to Saudi Arabia and to Iran. This is not about playing a geopolitical favorite. It's balancing. It's wanting to work with both. I think the idea of a Chinese special envoy to Syria now, the idea of a China-Arab policy paper, I don't think we'd be seeing those things for China if it wasn't for One Belt, One Road. It's early days, it's early steps, but the world absolutely welcomes this and needs it.
现在我想请教这个李道奎教授，李教授，您对于“一带一路”战略，您认为其终极目的是什么？终极目标是什么？另外我们也看到很多这个质疑方的一些说法，对此您有什么样的回应
？1/4到1/3的全球增长来自于中国。跟这个相关的是什么呢？不仅我们增长快，而且我们是储蓄过剩的国家。我们每年的剩余的储蓄，就老百姓、企业花不了的钱、花不了的生产出来的产品，大概到目前为止还占到我们 GDP 的2.5%，对吧？都是用不掉的。过去都投哪儿了？投到美国去了，买了美国的国债券。但是现在情况不一样，美国它不需要我们这个投资了，它的国债券是在世界上抢手了。美国经济恢复的也不错，所以呢，需要尽到国际责任，也需要为我们的这个剩余的储蓄找一些出路。这就是我们的经济学的短期的2个原因。但是我相信，我们国家的领导人提出这个倡议，他的愿景远远超过短期的经济学的这2个因素。
我现在要插播一下，我们另外一位嘉宾来到了我们的现场，现在让我们欢迎他。哈萨克斯坦欧亚集团总裁 Mr. Benedict Zobotka，welcome。
Welcome. Mr. Zaboka, I guess I'll have to throw the question right straight at you, and I'm sure you're prepared. So what do you think is the One Belt, One Road initiative? What do you think its ultimate purpose is? 它的终极目标会是什么？
Everyone, first of all, I would like to apologize for being a bit late. I came straight from Europe. And unfortunately, I was very busy because a lot of people from England also wanted to leave Europe at the same time. Unfortunately, just over half of England wanted to leave the European Union. So that's why I'm here. Thank you very much for having me this morning. Our company, Eurasian Resources Group, represents one of the largest companies on what is very nicely written up here on the One Belt, One Road
many winners. We have about 80,000 employees in Kazakhstan and in 16 other countries. So for us, the Silk Road and the One Belt Road initiative is not just a concept. For us, it's a reality. Because we're not only one of the largest operators, railway operators in Central Asia, but we also build projects as part of the joint investment initiative between the President of Kazakhstan and the President of China. We're building aluminium smelters, power plants, railways, ports. So for us, it's not just an idea. For us, it's a reality. Last year, we signed a number of investment projects for a multi-billion-dollar investment ticket, and we're actively building those. So when
从索伯特卡的刚刚的分享，我们直接跳到我们下一个部分呢，就是“一带一路”倡议究竟有哪一些行业？我们从行业的层面来看，有哪一些行业真的受益？我们在这边，我们请我们的另外主持人尹畅来为我们接。
好，谢谢。我刚才就很感谢 Robotic 先生给我了一个机会，坐在那边，来享受这么一大份营养的早餐。您所领导的75000名员工的欧亚资源集团 ，So do you feel sometimes the risk in the future on the One Belt One Road initiative?
It's the leadership of this country is probably one of the most incredible in the history of any leadership of the world in the way. An economy is improved, an economy is stabilized, is innovating, moves away from an industry and investment-led economy to a more consumer-driven economy towards technology. I mean, you can see it if you walk through Tianjin. I remember being here about 15 years ago. It was a very different place, and now you build airplanes in this city. And not probably better than you can build them in Germany. So it's what's happening in China is in the long run. This is I'm not concerned at all. We have short-term fluctuations, and those are obviously painful. But we'll go through it. The long-term trend.
Very material and solid talk. Yeah. 像坐在我身边的张总，我看到您的那个泰达的新闻，居然一模一样的一个泰达开发区是在泰达苏伊士运河经贸合作区。对，如果只看图片，真的不敢说那是在另外一个古老文明的国度。那么这个项目正好是2个国家战略的黄金契合点。我觉得对您的企业来说，这是不是一个双赢？既推销了过剩的产能，同时有赢得了一个埃及在苏伊士运河旁边的泰达经贸合作区。
在18年前，当时埃及的领导人到我们天津开发区来参观，他参观完以后非常高兴，回到北京就向我们中国政府提出来，说能不能帮助我们呢，在埃及建一个像天津开发区这样的一个园区。那么后来这个光荣的使命呢，就落到了我们泰达控股的身上。所以在18年前呢，我们第一个小分队就到了埃及，帮着埃及呢进行规划、进行前期设计等等。那么经过8年的奋斗，那么我们这个泰达苏伊士经贸合作区1期1.34平方公里呢，已经完全建成了。
这里是由天津泰达控股公司主导运营的中国埃及苏伊士经贸合作区。历时8年的开发建设，苏伊士经贸合作区位于埃及苏伊士湾西北经济区，距首都开罗东南方向120公里处，红海岸边苏伊士运河河畔，距离埃及第3大港口因苏哈纳港仅2公里。这座现代化产业新城在沙漠中拔然而立。苏伊士经贸合作区的起步项目规划面积1.34平方公里，目前开发建设累计投资1.05亿美元。截止至2015年底，起步区内有58家企业入驻，包括全球最大的玻璃纤维企业巨石集团、埃及石油装备商 IDM 公司等，创造就业岗位2000多个。在起步区内，综合配套服务中心总体规划建筑面积10万平方米，分3期开发建设。其中，服务中心1、2期工程总建筑面积近5万平方米，包括投资服务中心大楼、4星级酒店、员工公寓、银行、超市、游乐场等，现已全部投入使用。2016年1月21号，中国国家主席习近平在开罗同埃及总统塞西共同为中埃苏伊士经贸合作区2期揭牌。 扩展区面积6平方公里，开发建设总投资约2.3亿美元。项目分3期开发，目前扩展区1期2平方公里的土地已经正式移交。基础设施开发建设已于2016年1月展开，预计将吸引约100家重点企业入驻，包括生产、生活服务、科技研发、仓储物流、商贸服务等项目。预计吸引投资额将高达20亿美元，提供就业机会约4万个。苏伊士经贸合作区正在成为“一带一路”连接亚非的发展坐标。
那么我们呢，吸引了那么多的中国的企业去投资，那么我们呢，又为埃及的2000多个家庭改善了他们的生活。埃及的员工是非常高兴的在我们那儿工作，所以我就说，当然了，我们泰达控股呢，也借着这个机会呢，锻炼了我们的国际化团队，我们呢也成为我们走向国际。开拓国际市场的积累了我们的经验，我们也有我们的收获。但是如果说呢，这是推销泰达控股过剩产能的话，我讲的话用句中国古话讲，这个我觉得还是要多多益善吧。谢谢。
好，谢谢张总。我觉得这个就是跟我们的 topic 很紧密相关的是，在这“一带一路”上如何让哪些行业能够提早或更多的受益。那么我们现在国内正在搞供给侧改革，那么在谈到所谓的推销过剩产能跟这个“一带一路”如何能让它形成一个正循环、正能量的这样的一种补给。
这个“一带一路”打个比方，相当于咱们以前全球是一个班集体咱们以前中国是一个考试成绩不太好的学生坐到后排勉强及格，现在呢成绩不错了，经过努力，那干的班里面还有一些考试成绩不太好的，但是积极向上的同学们，咱们呢出点力帮点忙，对吧？那么既然帮忙的话，那么首先要了解对方是要什么，对方是差数学成绩呢，还是英语成绩？所以不同的国家它有不同的需要。刚刚埃及那个地方，那缺的是工业园区，它缺的是基本的工业品，对吧？那你不能说这玩意儿是我们的产能过剩，你就不需要了。我们这儿产能过剩的，人家那儿可能正是需要的。你自行车，咱天津是自行车生产的全球最大的中心了吧？我估计一年几千万上亿的自行车，那中国人用不掉，但是人家埃及那儿很需要自行车呢。所以这个是双方的。
It's very good for Asian countries, for Europe, even good for North America, for South America. And Africa, I think it's very good. You know why? Because Chinese program is response to the need. Is a response to the need. The need may not be well pronounced or expressed, but China just expressed it. But for this to be the reality, I think we all need to work together. So that is very much important. Unfortunately, whenever China proposes something, some people who are biased against China would normally smell a rat. What are you up to? What are you going to do? Do you have an axe to grind? So we are very transparent. AIIB is very transparent. From the very beginning, we tell you what's our agenda, what's our mandate. If you like it, you are welcome. If you have questions, you can think about it. So we never ever want to impose this on anybody. That is the spirit of teamwork. And I think we need this. Thank you.
China's writing big checks, and they're still a poor country. They're a developing country. They're going to go through massive transition internally that's going to distract them, and it might derail them to a degree. So, I mean, I don't think you can sit it. You can root for this to work, and everyone here wants this to work, right? Everyone, the Americans, even the ones that don't trust China. And, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you know, show me the money, don't just trust, right? But beyond that, none of those people want China to fail. I mean, I think the wonderful thing about the U.S.-China relationship is we've finally gotten to the point that we have enough respect for each other, enough understanding of each other, that we want each other's success. We know what failure would mean. China saw that with the 2008 financial crisis. They don't want failure of the U.S. They didn't want the Brits to leave Europe. They want Europe to be stronger. The Americans would hate to see the Chinese fall apart. We don't feel that way about Russia. You know, the Russia, and in fact, a final thing. You laugh.
Everybody laugh, okay?
But you know why they laugh? They laugh because they feel the same way. China invests more in Kazakhstan than Russia. The Americans, after the Soviet Union collapsed, we didn't pay much attention. We're like, look at all these other countries. We've got NATO enlargement. We can do Baku Jihan. All this infrastructure we can build around Russia. Let's watch in 5 and 10 years as China does the same thing, right? That's of all of the countries out there, everyone wants to be driven economically. The Russians are being driven by hard security and by energy. They look like a loser from One Belt, One Road, geostrategically, and I do worry that as the Americans and the Chinese are focusing on the status quo, it's the Russians that want Trump. It's the Russians that are happy with Brexit. There's a reason why China and Russia didn't talk about it when Putin just came to visit Xi Jinping. It's not because it's not important, it's because they don't agree. And I think when we talk about One Belt, One Road, as a political scientist, the single geostrategic thing I worry the most about is that Russia's actually increasingly not aligned.
Okay, thank you for ending with the big question. Who can answer that question for the panel?
I think our American friends tend to underestimate the foundation of the Sino-Russia cooperation. But I don't blame you because you're far away from this region, right? Equally, we have lots of common stake between these two countries. Look, we share, Russia and China, we share the longest border of all between any two countries in the world. So if the relationships goes bad, everybody in this region will feel the impact. So we have a lot of things at stake in trying to work with the Russians, right? Even though don't deny it, we have lots of issues nowadays, right? So I don't think Russia is that risky for China, for the One Belt, One Road initiative. Don't forget that One Belt, the One Road actually goes through much of Russia. Well, actually will benefit Russia economically.
All changed utterly. A terrible beauty is born. So the question of what is a terrible beauty and how do you define terrible? But if you check the Webster's dictionary, terrible is not horrible. Could be. But terrible is awesome, is formidable. Mission of each and every country to adapt to the changed situation because everything has changed utterly.
Many beauties.
So
in each way.
I think Chinese program, One Belt, One Road, is really to help all of these countries to think about the challenge we are faced with. And we need to adapt ourselves to the changed reality. You cannot do it on your own.
那最后结论，原来我想要做个结论，但我想还是交给我们现场的嘉宾，请用5秒的时间，就一句话来做对今天的这个论坛做个结论。我们请索伯特卡先生。
Take all the economies around China together, it's probably the size of Guangdong province in terms of the economy.
中国有个大小。
So as you grow, be very sensitive to all your neighbors.
我畅想一下，50年以后啊，如果我们在相关的地区搞一场公投的话，问他们中国的崛起对他们有什么影响，恐怕他们会选“一带一路”。
Do it well.
The longer, every step that we take down the One Belt, One Road is a step towards resilience and stability. So we have to take this incrementally.
来，最后张总。
一带一路多方共赢，谢谢。
很好的总结，很有结束感。好，谢谢大家。其实“一带一路”绝不仅仅是陆地、海洋上搭建起的一个经济带的价值，更是我们人类对于持久和平、普遍安全以及共同繁荣的一个共赢期待。再一次感谢各位的光临，谢谢各位，
感谢大家，
谢谢，
明天再会，
谢谢大家的参与，谢谢，
谢谢。
从苏伊士经贸合作区的成功，我们看到了“一带一路”的美好前景。
没错，没错，我们“一带一路”从这个蓝图到现实呢，可以说沿途所经过的国家呢，都表现出了极高的热情和参与度。
确实是，我觉得可以这样去比喻，我们的朋友圈变得越来越大，点赞的人也越来越多，我们的屏幕刷屏了。
当然，确实是这样的，非常的热闹，对不对？其实我们的“一带一路”呢，也可以说是开放之路，是合作之路，也是共赢之路。
没错。
好了，感谢大家关注我们这一期的 Hello 天津的特别节目 Hello 达沃斯，朋友们，下期再会，
拜拜。